Nicole.
And I'm Christy.
And we're the Clarity Girls. And we're going to continue on with the chakra system and focus today on the solar plexus.
So we're going to move right up our chakra system here, and we're going to move right here to that belly area, and that's where the solar plexus is.
It's a little bit above your belly button, kind of in that center space, and this is the yellow of our little rainbow that we're creating. It's really pretty yellow.
Yeah.
The pretty kind of yellow. I'm not a fan of
Not
yellow.
like pea yellow, like pretty yellow.
Maybe I'm not a fan of yellow because I have a problem with my solar plexus.
Maybe.
Oh,
that
okay.
Could be it. So it's going to be located right there in the abdomen. And the solar plexus is connected with a lot of stuff. We see a lot of people in our energy work that have issues with the solar plexus. A lot of people get stuck here. So that can be stuff like it helps with self-esteem and self-empowerment.
Yeah, any kind of, self-acceptance, but it also helps with your motivation. And if you're having a hard time, like, moving or feeling really tired or just, like, dragging your body across the floor, if you're one of those people.
Right, so that basic drive.
So me on a Monday.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like that couch potato chakra thing.
And you might notice if you're off, if your willpower is really low, if you're having a hard time, like, controlling yourself. Addiction links here pretty well, but also just in terms of feeling like you need to control everything. Those are all signs. And you can even get a little over aggressive if your solar plexus is in overdrive. Basically, you'll feel really off and trying to, like, manipulate situations and that kind of stuff. So if you're feeling a little fruity, we're going to tell you how to balance it.
Right. And so the last thing is for people who have a lot of maybe a history of trauma or just some deeply rooted shame, this is kind of where that's housed. So we find that people with that get a lot of blockages there.
Mm-hmm. And this is any stomach issues, stomach ulcers, digestive issues. Weight gain is typically associated with your solar plexus if you're having, like, binge eating or weight issues. That's kind of sits there. So anything in this general region, back pain too, anything right there, that whole space.
Right. And eating cake is wonderful, but it is not a way to balance out the solar plexus. So even though it feels like it. Yeah.
I like to balance with sweets. But.
Right. So how do you balance it? One of those ways is just going to be through using crystals. So I really like to use a citrine, which is a very user-friendly crystal because you don't ever have to clear it.
Which is pretty sweet. You can recharge it though in the sunlight, it'll pick that up. I have a serpentine too that fits really well with the solar plexus. A tiger's eye, we talked about it with the sacral, but you can also use that for the solar plexus. They're kind of interchangeable little spaces right here.
Absolutely. One of the best ways is to get the solar plexus revved up. So get up and get moving. Even if you just feel totally lazy and you can't move, just get up and get moving. It'll get that going and you'll connect with your motivation that way.
Yeah, so a little bit of yoga, a little bit of, like, walking, even just to get up on the couch and start that project is a really great way to do that. And anything that strengthens your core is a really great way. So working on your abs, but also laughing. Laughing's like my favorite way.
Like belly laughing.
To clear that up.
Yeah.
Not belly dancing. Although that might work too.
It would, that, like using those
so you
muscles.
can belly dance or belly laugh is your choice. But visualization is always, yoga is always, in essential oils. Those are always our top 4 ways to balance is visualize, use essential oils, use crystals, and then yoga is always kind of a great way to open those up.
And we always like to recommend that people use positive affirmations. So for the solar plexus, that's going to be affirmations specifically about yourself to help with the self-esteem. So that would be stuff like, I am powerful, I am motivated, I am enough. Whatever it is that you connect with that would be sort of the opposite of what you're negatively saying about yourself.
And making choices is a great way. Just feeling that little hint of empowerment that comes with making a choice when you're up in the air, that can feel incredibly disempowering. So making choices or even trying something new, I always say if you're sucking at it, like you're just, it feels silly, it gives you a little bit of room to relax. So all of those things can really help balance your chakras out, but you can really decide which ones work for you because different ones work for Christy than me, so.
Right, you just want to basically shake up that energy there. Get it moving.
So that was our solar plexus, and our next one is our heart. If you want any information on Christy or if you want to book an appointment with us, check out the links below, and thanks for watching.
Thanks.